Oh, what is up, y'all? It's Drifter from Team Legacy. Alright, so I'm on some CarX Drift Racing Online on the PS4. Um, yeah, so kind of want to make a point on one of my videos that I recently uploaded. I'm guessing a troll, he dropped a comment, oh, it wasn't a video I recently posted, it was a review video where I said I would like to see more wheels put in the game. I don't know if it was like the update review or the original review or something like that. And he was like, coming from the guy that only uses one wheel on your car, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, like be original, laughing my fucking ass off. Okay, here's the thing with this. First of all, if you're gonna criticize someone on a review video, make sure you have more than fucking 2 subscribers. Alright, I'm not trying to sound like an ass, but yeah, make sure you got more than 2 subs and at least more than 1 video on your fucking YouTube channel. And but if I feel like you are making a comment that is a troll comment on my channel, I will delete the comment and I will block your account from my from being able to comment or being able to view my videos in the story, like that's just straight up period. And the reason why I do use the same rim quite a bit is because, well, there's really not any super good rims in the game. Like, there's only a few different rims or wheels that I like. That is why I run the same wheel or same wheel pattern on a bunch of my cars. I'm sorry, like I run what I think looks decent on the vehicle. Alright, so now that little rant is over. I apologize if I sounded like I'm an asshole, but people that just comment dumb crap on videos, it gets under my skin, and like it irritates the shit out of me. But I've had questions, like how does this game feel using a wheel setup? Honestly, I really can't give like any feedback on that. I've only used pretty much like a racing setup or like a wheel setup on this game maybe like a couple of times, and like that was this past weekend. But as far as, to me, I would say it would probably depend on like your wheel setup, something like that, how good your car is set up, how good it's tuned. But to me, it felt decent. But let's make this known, I play on PS4 and PS4 only. I haven't played this on PC, and I predominantly use a controller probably 99% of the damn time, or as of right now 100% of the time. As far as how does this game feel on a controller, it feels great on a controller. And if you have a tuning for your car set up just right, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of YouTube videos like going over tunings, set up something like that. But I will show you what works for me. Obviously, spring stiffness, I normally run anywhere from like 165, 175. Shock stiffness, I really don't mess with that. Front camber, I run anywhere from like, it basically depends on the car, man. Like that's all I'm gonna say. Like, I don't like a car having stupid camber. Like if the wheel looks like it's about to fall off, or like there's a really fat person in the car, and it's just, yeah, I can't do that. That's not me. So roll bars, go ahead, stiffen the roll bars up, because the car will be super bouncy if you don't, or some of the cars will be super bouncy if you don't. Caster, maxed it out to 10, Anchorman about 45%, and then max steering angle on pretty much all my cars. As far as the wheels, I would say just run what you feel comfortable with, obviously. Like that's, I mean, my opinion, because one video I looked up at, the guy was like, oh, I run 18-inch rims with, a 285 millimeter, front and rear tire width, but obviously that does not fit properly on, all cars. So each his own. Tire pressure about 165. Now, wheel adhesion can be kind of tricky. I would say I would at least start off in maybe 100. Try that, depending on the horsepower of the car, something like that. Obviously, higher horsepower car, you're going to want more sticky tires, and it does give you better handling while you're drifting. So I run most of mine at about 120. Tire profile about 35%. Engines, I normally max like that completely out. Transmission, I leave alone. Brakes, pretty much leave everything the same except for the front brake bias, which I run at 80%. So let's just go in. I'm gonna show you, you know what I'm saying, how smooth the drifting is, and then we're just pretty much gonna wrap this video up. Now I've gotten a question. Guy asked, he was like, do the cars feel heavy while you're drifting, or are they easy to turn in? Pretty much, man, it's going to depend on the setting. You know, like when you first get the game and you're starting off with basically your starter car, you know, 1 of 3 starter cars or whatever it is that you get, like, yeah, you know, it might be a little difficult, you know, to get that vehicle sideways, you know, maintain drifts. But like once you play the game, you know, once you start getting your car pretty much built up, you know, like you're gonna be able to, you know, drift a lot easier, a lot smoother, you know. And as far as people asking me, you know, like how's the drifting on a controller, it's super smooth. Now I will say this, I believe the standard settings is going to have a steering assist on, which is how I play when I use a controller, you know, just try to make the game easier, you know, whatever like that. If I'm using a wheel, then I would probably turn it off, you know, that way to get it close as to, you know, like simulating drifting is possible. So pretty much all you have to do to drift really on this game, you know, like people wondering, you know, how difficult it is or whatnot, is just turn into the corner and just hold the analog in one position, maybe move it, just barely making minuscule adjustments, and just basically just, you know, throttle manage it. That's pretty much it, you know. So like it's definitely not a hard game to drift on if you have like the setup on your car proper. You know, it's super simple, super easy to learn, you know, like pretty much like a pick up and play game, you know, if that's what people want to know. The cars do not feel heavy, you know, they drift relatively smooth, and like it's overall, man, it's a blast, you know. If you're wondering if you need PS Plus to play online, I'm not 100% sure, but like if I had to guess, I would say probably. Like that would just be my guess, but I don't think you need PlayStation Plus to play the game. There is a offline mode that you can do, you know, which, you know, you just get high scores on, you know, different tracks, etc., etc. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this video up. If I would recommend this game, yes, I would recommend it. If you like drifting, you know, then by all means go ahead and get it, you know, whatnot. I mean, I still wish there was a little bit more to this game, but you know, like, yes, it is fun, you know, like there's online, you can cross-play currently, I believe, with PC on PlayStation. I'm not 100% sure if the Xbox game has dropped yet, but I do know it's coming. I mean, I don't know if you can pre-order it yet or not, because I no longer have an Xbox because of circumstances or whatnot. Basically, the game I played, you know, the developers became dicks on it and started banning a whole lot of people. It was a racing game, and I only had maybe like one person that played, you know, Xbox anyway. So yeah, but anyway, I hope I answered the questions or any questions that you may have had. If you have any more, go ahead, drop them in the comments, and I will try to get to those and maybe make a video on it or something like that. But if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll be bringing more CarX Drift videos, or, you know, maybe some, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man, I guess I could make this a drift channel. It would only be right, drifting from Japan, right? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I apologize if I sounded like a dick at the beginning of the video, but yeah, that dude really got under my skin. But like I said, man, don't drop trolly comments, you know, if you're, you know, basically just have a troll channel on YouTube to do stuff like that, because like I said, I will delete your comment and you will be blocked from my channel. So anyway, peace out.